Forever is the strangest thing. It's shorter than you think. No think.
Broke ass bitch, and that song that you like, I probably wrote that. You know that's it. More fire, hot like Naya. Whole lot of juice, I'm the plug and the wire.
Well, hello, and welcome back to My Indigo Mind. This is your host, Tashana, and today, honey, we are going to be talking about Liv's life and her New Year's weeping. So let's get right into this video. Well, darling, hi, sweetness. How are you? I hope you woke up on the beautiful side of the bed this morning. I did, okay? So let's get right into this thing. Meow. Olivia came on, honey, I guess called herself, giving us some updates and things of that nature. But the thing about that is the video right before this one was her going to the emergency room to check on the fact that she had cramps. Now, she left that video in a to be continued sort of in a to be continued situation. So everyone's waiting for her to come back on, so she didn't come back on for a couple days. When she finally came back on, she was in a new truck. So I guess that was, to throw everyone off or not make people question or second guess. But baby, okay, that's great. You have a car, but what's going on with the kid? What's tea? So, there's a lot of people that was like, oh no, ma'am. You can't just come back on the internet. On Beyonce knows called the internet. Huh? Now Blue Ivy's internet. And not respond or say anything to the fact that you put that video up. You got people that actually care about you. I don't know why, but they do. You have subscribers that actually want to know what's going on with your baby. And the fact that you are using the reactors, using the commentators, using the so-called proverbial people in the back that people keep talking about when they right up front, it's killing my vibe. Okay? Because at the end of the day, whether we say something about it or not, these people are supporting you and your children. And the fact that you don't find it important to keep them abreast when it comes to this baby, you better not put up no registry. You better not put up shit. Because of the simple fact that if they're supporting you and coming back and watching your videos and wondering about the baby and they're not important enough to get updates, then you're not important enough to get baby gifts. The fuck? Now, she decides in this new video to say, oh, I'm not going to come, I don't know what's going on with the baby. I could possibly, miscarry. That wouldn't be a storyline. Who does that? That's sick. People can't get pregnant. Well, ma'am, the whole pretending to be pregnant in the first place is sick. The whole putting up sonograms that aren't yours is sick. The whole taking pictures from other men's pages you do not know personally and putting them on yours as your man is sick. So if you're willing to do all of these things, if you're willing to lie, if you're willing to do a substance, honey, ain't no telling what you're capable of. So we're not even going to sit up here like you holier than thou, like you never did nothing that would put your morals into question. Because I question it all the time. I wonder if the things that you say, do you even believe them? Sometimes I'll be like, bro, she really just listens to us. She listens to the reactors and then she goes do a video about what we said. She listens to us and then does a video. It makes no sense at all. It makes no sense. And the fact that you think for one moment that you are right about any of the stuff that you do, you are sadly mistaken. You cannot talk to people any kind of way, treat people any kind of way, and they're supposed to stick around. See, Olivia thinks that she could talk to people, down them, treat them like crap, not have them in the right mind space mentally fucking with her. But when the shoe is on the other foot and when it's her, they got to get the read. When it's her, they got to get chastised. She got a problem. Relationships are not one-sided. When you are in a relationship with someone, what they want matters. Just like if she is, let's give her the benefits of the doubt. Maybe she is pregnant, right? So if she is pregnant and that is the absolute case, that father is going to have say-so in that baby's life. And see, Olivia doesn't work well with others, okay? She thinks her kids are her kids because they came out of her JJ, not realizing that half of that person is someone else. I don't care about none of that, all right? Me and my husband say this all the time. Yeah, you gave birth to her, but I put her in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have equal rights to our child. If he says something and I'm doing something that annoys him with his baby, I have to consider it. If he's yelling at her and it's making me feel some type of way, he stops. Not to say he yells at her because he's a fucking pushover. Just say it. For instance, you know what I mean? My husband is a puffball when it comes to my daughter. He will never pop her. The most he does is raise his voice, okay? And that's enough. She comes to tears hanging. You guys have to really, really be meshed when it comes to being parents. You guys have to have a united front. You can't be able to be put against each other by the children. Which is why you shouldn't have no whole bunch of children to outweigh you and your husband. So I can only imagine what it's like as a single mama with 3 and 4 and 5 children. That's not the life I wanted for myself. You cannot. I've literally had females like, oh, you know, I don't want to be married, or marriage is overrated, or this, that, and the third. You literally had to make yourself believe this because you had no prospects anyway. And this is not shade. We as people, when we can't have something, in order to make ourselves feel better, we say, oh, we didn't want it anyway. Oh, I didn't want that. Oh, when you did, you know, majority of these women been planning their weddings since little girls. I already knew what the colors was. I already knew what my dress was going to be like. I already knew. Baby, we plan our wedding. But somewhere along the line, when the babies come and the marriage don't, they get to a point where it's like, you know what? I'm good with it. But that's not truly the case. They had to become good with it. They had to be all right with it because they weren't going to get married. No man was putting a ring on their finger. So it's not like they had any real choice in the matter. You know what I mean? So, girl, if this man do exist, and if you are pregnant, you need to do a straight overhaul of the type of woman you are, how you speak to a man, because a real man is not going to have any of the things. You are going to respect him by any means. He's not going to be with none of your shit. He's not going to be with the talking loud and the telling what you ain't going to do and the ghetto-ness and drinking and the being on live for 3 and 4 hours. He just not. Okay, just like you're not going to have him talking to you any kind of way. It's vice versa. Oh, I'm men respect me, but you want men to respect you? I don't get you heifers. Oh, he gonna respect me. He ain't gonna curse at me, but you could curse at him and come crazy at him and come and act like what he wants for his children don't matter. Make it make sense. So baby, let's be very clear. Olivia could be gearing up for just that, and the fact that you wasted the time to come look at reactors. Reactions are about you, not for you. Like Fran said, and that's the realest shit I ever heard. They're about you, not for you. So the last thing you should go do is go run and look at fucking reaction videos just to get your feelings hurt. Come on now. Cheryl, tell me what you think about this mess down in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to drop those purple hearts if you made it all the way to the end of this video. And again, hit that notification bell so you know when I post. But I got to go. So, later for now. Bye.
Forever is the strangest thing. It's shorter than you think. No think.
You can't get rid of me, bitch. Back and forth with no broke ass bitch. And that song that you like, I probably wrote that shit. You know that's it. More fire, hot like Naya. Whole lot of juice, I'm the plug and the wire.